goes. Hello, my name is Eleanor Dashwood. Where to start? My father died recently. My grief counselor suggested that I make a video every day to talk about my feelings, and I am someone who tends to keep these things to myself, so it's sort of a way to deal with my grief, and this way I don't have to burden anyone, and I'll be able to talk about my life. So it sounded like a good idea, and I thought I'd give it a try. It may not be every day as suggested, as I'm working on my undergraduate degree. I'm studying plant biology at USU. I have a few semesters left before I start applying for grad school. So anyway, things get busy as a student. This semester was particularly hard because of my father's illness. He died of E. coli only a few weeks after contracting the illness, in which time he couldn't change his will. He filed his will when he filed divorce with his first wife, my half-brother John's mother, and he didn't think to update it. So that left everything to my half-brother John Dashwood, and it was not but a day after my father's funeral and John was kicking us out of our home so he could turn it into another one of his fancy hotels. So this left my mother, my two sisters, and I homeless, and we had to find a new house and new jobs really quickly. So I guess I found a new sympathy for refugees who are forced out of their country due to discrimination, and having to start from scratch with nowhere to go has really helped me realize that I guess we're technically internally displaced persons. So since we're being forced to find a new home, I really relate with them. So the one benefit of John turning our childhood home into a hotel here would be that here in Utah there aren't any oceans, and therefore there aren't any baby turtles being misled by the parking lot lights that they refuse to turn off during hatching season. So I'm glad we're not near an ocean, thank goodness. But knowing John, he'll continue his total disregard for all things environmental and lawful, even here. So he'll find endangered species of plants or something and wipe it out without even knowing or caring.
Are you taking up talking to yourself now?
Oh, no, Marianne. I'm just talking to this video log. My counselor advised that I should start doing a video journal. So yeah, you can join me if you want to, I think, and this would be kind of fun with your theatrical persona. I'm sure it'll be good for you too. I'm probably going to be doing this wherever and whenever works best anyway, so you are my sister and very important to me, so since we share a bedroom now, yeah, we are not to include you anyways, so why not? Yeah.
Well, I think it's a splendid idea. What were you just talking about? Something about John?
Yeah, I was just saying that John gave us, like, such a short amount of time to find a place and new jobs. So.
Yeah. He was absolutely no help. I don't know what Father was thinking. Yeah, you wouldn't know we were family by the way John treats us. And his wife's the worst.
Yeah, well, Father really didn't leave much time to think. It all happened so fast, and I don't think that John is all making his own decisions. Fanny has definitely pressured him into this decision as of late. So, yeah, she's always been a bit selfish and elitist and entitled, it's true, so.
Hey guys, who are you talking about?
Yeah! Who let you in here, Ed?
Your mom.
You know, that joke isn't getting any funnier.
No, seriously, your mom let me in. So, what's going on? Hey, is that a camera?
Okay, so this is our acquaintance, Edward Ferrars. He's studying to be a doctor at the UU, and for some reason, he keeps coming back to visit.
A doctor? How romantic. Do you want to join us on in our video blog?
Our video blog? Wait just a second.
Hey, yeah, that sounds like fun. So, who are we talking about? Who's selfish and elitist?
Our half-sister-in-law. Your sister, Fanny. Yeah, she's convinced John to turn our home into a hotel.
True enough.
Yeah, at least he's pragmatic. You could be doing stuff like that too. Ed, if you had gone into business like your parents wanted.
Well, I guess we should look on the bright side.
It's good for the economy. I mean, houses are temporary. Economy's forever.
Honestly, I'm more concerned about the carbon footprint it will have.
This city is bad enough as it is.
Carbon footprint?
Yeah, I've been learning about it in all of my classes. So, you know how humans are impacting the environment and creating climate change? Australia and the USA use 80% of the planet's resources for 20% of the world's population. If the rest of the world used resources like we do, we'd need 1.6 planets to sustain us. At this rate of population growth, we'll need 6 planets in 40 years.
Climate change? Don't tell me you believe in that nonsense.
If you do some research, you'll find that most scientific communities have come to the same conclusion that climate change is real.
Don't you know it's all a Democrat ploy to seize power?
If looking out for the interests of the planet and those living in it is only a democratic thing, then that would just be sad. Why does it have to become a bipartisan issue to look out for the well-being of others?
Just because I don't believe in climate change doesn't mean I don't care about other people. I mean, I'm a doctor. I've devoted my life to saving people and studying how.
You know, I know you're a good person, but you study medicine. So you must already know that you need to treat causes rather than just symptoms of a disease. Plus, I don't have to let you stay in here, you know, especially in my room.
Guys, let's just take a deep breath. Eleanor, why don't you explain climate change so we can all understand?
Hey, I understand it just fine, okay? The issue is that it isn't real. Or if it is real, it isn't caused by humans. Or if it is caused by humans, it's not a big deal.
You know what? Why don't you stick with poking people's organs and leave science to the scientists?
It has seemed to be getting a little warmer the last couple summers.
Look, I didn't start this video journal to talk about climate change. I'm talking about my father's death, how I feel about it. So why don't you both get out of here and let me think about how depressed I am. Alright, fine. Let's talk about climate change.
Great, we're going to bore the viewers' socks off.
Maybe I will leave after all.
No, you stay right here until I'm done with you. Climate change and ignorance is killing our civilization.
Nice words. Let's use nice words.
Killing our civilization? Come on, what is the big deal? Climate change is all the time.
He has a point. Winter, spring, summer, and fall.
No, Marianne. It's called seasons.
That's
not climate. Climate is the long-term pattern. And yes, it's changed throughout Earth's history, but not as quickly as it is now, and not as accelerated by human civilization. In the last half century, the planet has warmed over 1 degree Celsius.
Ooh, 1 degree. Whoop-de freaking do. So what?
Oh, blah, 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 blah. I was getting to that. But we may have to save it for the next time. People have short attention spans.
You could just turn the camera off and...
No, this is important stuff. Everyone needs to hear about it. Everyone. So until next time, I'm Eleanor Dashwood. This is my sister Marianne. And this is our unwanted house guest, Edward. Bye.
Toodles.